Hi guys, this is Renee from Crafty Renee Creates, and I am coming on with a Dollar Tree haul. I probably went to Dollar Tree 4 times in the last 4 days, so I have quite a huge Dollar Tree haul, but I'm going to split it up into smaller segments just so the video isn't too long. So I'm going to start off with this first. So I picked up a few of the bags. These are new to my store. New to me. So I picked up this kind of retro bag. It has foil on it. It also has glitter, which anyone that knows me knows I'm not a fan of glitter, especially when it peels off. So I will probably wipe all of the little glitter specks off. But I'm not sure if I'm going to use this for actually a bag or if I'll do some die cutting or fussy cutting, which I don't like, but these images are pretty easy to cut around, so I don't think it would be really difficult, and just kind of make them as little ephemera pieces. But cute little bag. Again, this is new to my store. I've never seen this before, so I picked up one of those. If it cuts easily, I'll grab another one, but I got that one. And then these are the same. This purple has the silver foil, and it's just a pretty lavender color. These are all $1.25. Then I got the pink with the gold foil. All the same size bags. The white with the gold foil, and this teal has the silver foil. So I did pick up those bags for my stash. I also picked up a notepad, and this has 3, and it's pink, blue, and yellow. Just for my stash, I ran out, so I like to keep those. I will make them into journals or traveler's notebooks or something to that effect. I did find 3 of these notebooks. They're calling them, notebooks. They have 60 sheets. They have this nice little gold strap. These are just clear pages, so no lines. And, this has the very popular balloon dog on there. And so I always buy in 3s just in case there's a swap. So I will put 3 of those into my stash. I love the colors. They're very pastel-y. I also found these lemon, and they're Squeeze the Day. I like that these are women-owned is the name of the people who make this. Crown Jewels, and it's women owned, which I love. So these are really cute. Again, I haven't seen these in my store before. I got 3 in case I do a fruit swap. And the inside looks like this. So really cute on the inside, and it says Squeeze the Day down at the bottom. Just kind of a polka dot border. So I thought they were cute. And these have like 60 pages, I think. Does it say? It doesn't say. Yeah, so cute. So I hadn't seen those in my store, so I picked up 3 of those. I have a lot of journals and notebooks in my stash. I just love them. Let's see. You've probably seen these. I've seen a couple of my crafty friends hauling. So these are the strawberry journals by Jot. And you get 3 little journals in 1 pack for $1.25, which is a great deal. Again, I picked up 3 of the strawberries for any type of swap that might be headed my way. And then I picked up 2 of the kind of retro with the smiley face and the flowers. And if you haven't seen those, let me open one really quickly. There's 3 little journals per pack, which is a great deal. Let me just open one. So you get this little strawberry journal, and it's pink lined paper. And that is, let's see if they have, here we go. Let's see if they have, so 32 pages, so a 4 inch by 6 inch, a 5 by 7, and a 5.875 by 8 are the measurements of the 3 journals, and 32 pages. I'm assuming 32 pages total. I don't think it's 32 pages each, but, and so you get the little strawberry one, which is super cute. Then you get this purple, and they all have the pink and white lines, which I love. And this you could decorate if you wanted. If you wanted to give someone just all 3 of them, you certainly could. Or you could just do the small one, the middle one, or the large one. They're all super cute, and they all have the pink lined paper. But how cute is that? Threesome for $1.25. That's awesome. So we did get those. And then the little retro one, if you haven't seen the journals on the inside of that, let me show you quickly. You get the little small one that says spread kindness everywhere, and it's got the happy face and the sun and a few flowers. I feel like this looks just like the Scrap Diva design. I think it's called Retro Shaker Keychain maybe, or Retro Keychain Shaker. It just doesn't have the peace sign, but how cute is that? And this has like red lined paper. And then the little bit bigger journal is a floral print on the front. Cute. And then this is like the sun rays, and it says shine bright. And again, it has the same color of paper. So how cute are those? So that is, oops, I'm sorry, I mixed that up. That is the retro journal, what that looks like. I'll just set that in that pile, and I did get 2 of those. And then last but not least, I picked up one of the little gummy bears, or the little gummy bears. And this one's cute. Let me open this one up too. And it has the little purple gummy bear for the small one. And the lines are purple. I don't know if those are coming off on the camera, but they're purple. Just very kind of pastel-y, bright. Well, this one's pastel-y, and then this is brighter, so... And then you have a bunch of little gummy bears and little worms and jelly beans on there. How cute. That is very cute. Both sides of the little journal on this one is printed. And then the larger journal of the 3-pack is this diagonal stripe. And I just love the colors. So how cute is that? So that's the 3rd journal that I got. And I just got one of those. Okay, next thing I got was, I only found one of these, unfortunately. I really wanted to find another one. And this does have glitter on it. And so I will kind of wipe all of that extra stuff off. But I thought this was really cute. Just to make, you can make a little clipboard out of it. It's a picture frame. It has pineapples on it. I love the colors. I was trying to find more of them. But I thought that was adorable, and that was also for $1.25. So how cute is that? And they had other ones too, but this one was the cutest one, I thought. So I did pick up one of those. I also found these assorted wood shapes. You get 8 pieces per bag. These were $1.25. These are flower shaped. And I like to paint these, and you can just paint them and embellish them. Either paint them and add embellishments to them, or you can use them as embellishments, is what I was trying to say. Sorry about that, got tongue-tied. And then they also had stars. These would have been nice for the 4th of July, but I didn't find them until after. So, but yeah, you could paint them, use marker on them. They're really cute. I hadn't seen those in my store before, so I picked up a couple bags of those. All right, next I found these 2. These were on my wish list, and I finally found them. 25-pack each of hydrating watermelon facial cleansing wipes, and this is all skin types. Removes dirt, oil, and makeup without rinsing. 25 pre-moistened towelettes. So these smell amazing. And so I got a watermelon, and then I also got cleansing cotton candy. And these smell amazing too. So I got those for myself. I wanted to try those. I also got what is this? 5-pack of blending sponges. This is just for myself too, but $1.25 for 5 blending brushes is a great deal. So, and that's Basic Beauty, Simple Elegance. yeah, I mean, they sell little packages with just one, and then there's other packages with like 2 or even 3, but I've never seen one with 5, so I did get one of those. Next is some tissue paper. 10 pieces of tissue paper for $1.25. I got the bright colors, and then I also got kind of a pastel-y color. And those are just, yep, for my stash. I get a lot of tissue paper, get a lot of ribbon and bows. I did get a couple of these. This was new to my store. I hadn't seen it. It's 6 birthday favor boxes. And these are birthday boxes with balloons. And these are for my stash. I am working on a birthday fruit theme swap with my bestie, Sophia. You guys still have some time if you want to participate. I believe it is July 31st, so the end of the month is when it is due. But I saw these little boxes and I thought, how cute are these? And so they're just the little favor boxes, but this front stays like that. And then you can just to the inside here. Let's see if I can do it in a timely manner. I can't. But anyway, they go like that, and so just the birthday. I thought they were really cute. Then this goes down for the box. So I did pick up those, $1.25 for 6 of them. So I thought those were cute. And then I also did pick up the, there's 4 of them, and they're the gold favor boxes. So I did pick up those for my stash as well. New to my store was all of these iridescent bows, and so I got orange, I got pink, I got the lime green. So, I mean, this is just screaming Halloween to me. I got this beautiful purple. You can see that. And then I believe there is an iridescent. Here's the kind of white or clear iridescent. Aren't those gorgeous? This looks blue, but it's actually just my room. But I got those, and I just got one of each. Those were all $1.25. And then I also picked up this pink foiled, which I thought were cute. And this looks like it's a silver foil. And also a dark purple in the silver foil. So just for my stash. I love bows. I love tissue paper. I love bags. So let's see. I also picked up some pill organizers, and I got these green ones, which I hadn't seen in my store. There were clear ones, and there was a blue one, I believe. These are increased in price. They're now $1.50 instead of $1.25 with the red sticker. That's what that means. But I like to use the acetone to take off the days of the week, and I thought that these would be really cute for Halloween, for any type of goodies or charms or just little embellishment boxes that we can make. So I got 3 of those, and then every time I see one of these, I also grab one, and again, I take off the letters, which comes off really easy. If you haven't tried it, just grab some acetone and just kind of take a gauze and wipe off the letters, and then you have a clear pill box that can make a great embellishment box for you. So you get one of those. I did find these nail art glitter flakes, and I got them in a kind of like a teal, and then also in a hot pink, and I was just going to use these as shakers. So I did get those. Light pink holographic, and they're calling this blue holographic. So just for my stash. What else did I find? I also found some butterfly clips. They're calling these jaw clips. There's 4 pieces. They were $1.25. Love the colors. Sometimes I like to use these just to, you know, clip on anything, clip on packages, or somehow incorporate it into Happy Mail. Sometimes I add stickers onto them. So I just got one of those. And I did find 2 washi tapes. And these are both fruit themed. So I'm not sure if you can see the fruit themed. It looks like it has watermelon, pineapple, apples, bananas, lemons. So I did find 2 of those, and so I did pick up 2. I might just gift those in my birthday fruit swap that I'm working on. I did find 3 of these heart pens, and they were also $1.25 novelty pens, just to keep in my stash for upcoming swap that I can use hearts. Might put those in my Valentine Day, or I'm not sure. I did find these coin envelopes. I've never seen these in my store. They have a 3.5 by 6.5 envelope. They also have a 3.2 by 4.5 envelope, and then they also have a 2.24 by a 3.5 envelope. And I just like these to decorate. You can decorate. I like to use white. I've never used the this color bag or this color envelope, but the like white bags or white envelopes, I like to stamp like, you know, big Santa or big Halloween images on the front of the bags just to gift something. So I haven't really thought of anything to do yet, but these are $1.25 each one, and so I'm just gonna stick those in my envelope stash. So have those, which I should not buy those because I have so many dies that make coin envelopes, you know, but I have envelopes everywhere. Like here's those pocket envelopes. I got envelopes everywhere, so I like envelopes as well. Okay, so I did find that. I found another one of these photo albums. I just like the cover, so I do like that. So the other one I got is on a previous video. It was like black and white. Okay, I did find some of these scented highlighters, and they're dual highlighters. So this side has a bullet tip. Sorry for the glare. This side has a chisel tip. And so we have, looks like lemon or lime, peach, blueberry, and strawberry. So I thought those were cute, and I hadn't seen those. These were the school supplies. So I hadn't seen those in the school supplies. All right. I like to get these little facial pads for my car, you know, where you put your drink, the drink holders. I put these in my car so that that drink holder doesn't get messy or from spills and stuff like that. So I keep a package of these in my car for that reason. And I wanted to try this Magna ink. This is for journaling. Let's see. It's 0.7 millimeter pen. I hadn't seen this in my store before. They had some calligraphy pens too, but good luck with that. I can't do calligraphy. I would love to, but yeah. They had some really cool calligraphy pens that you could write with. Let's see if I have just a sticky here. So, oh, that writes really nice. It's a lot thinner than I thought it would be. I thought it would be, but it's a really nice handle, very comfortable, and it writes fantastic. So, yeah, I like that pen. So, $1.25 for this new pen, which I love pens too. So, I'll put that in my stash. I also found this Microtip Brush Pen, and this is pink. It's a brush tip in pink ink, and again, I haven't seen this pen before in my store, so I always check pens because I also like novelty pens. So let's see how this one writes. And let me throw this paper away here, and I'll use this. I love the color, like the color of the... I was like, ooh, that's pretty, and it's called a Microtip Brush Pen. So let's see how this writes. Oh, very nice. Okay, I like it. And who can go wrong with pink, right? Love that. I feel like you have to be careful with that brush tip though, because it bends kind of easy. So I'll put that in my stash. I love pink. So that I like. Let's see. I got these multi-use trash bags. I like to keep these in my car. I stick them to the back seat and then just put trash in there when I just reach back and put trash in there. And so I just got those for my car. You can put them in your craft room too if you like. I got a few containers, these pink ones. These are the like school boxes. I think, oh, they're just calling them storage containers, but like the pencil boxes, they're like the size of a pencil box. And then this pink one is like the size of like an index card box. And so something that I noticed is all of the plastics, like on the shelves, you know, like where they have most of all of the different kinds of plastics that they have, the big totes and the you know, the stuff with handles and all that, those are all $1.50. But the plastics for the school supplies are not $1.50. They're $1.25. Which I thought was kind of unusual because they have some plastics that are $1.50 and some that are still $1.25. So if you like the colors of the school supplies plastics, then definitely get those because they're cheaper than the other ones. So kind of pay attention to that. And yeah, these are all $1.25, which I thought was unusual, but I'll take it because I just got a few. Okay. I found a couple of plates that I wanted. I thought this was really pretty with the florals. I like to die cut these and or make them into a loaded pocket. And then I thought this was just, I don't know, I hadn't seen this before and I thought it was really cool colors together. This would be really cool for a retro project. And so I got one of those so that I could cut as well. I thought that would be fun to die cut as well. So I picked up just one each of those, and those are $1.25. You get 10 plates for this one, and you get 12 for this one. So I did pick up one each of those. And I did find this squishy pen. Again, kind of gave me retro vibes, pink, purple, and blue. And then I'm not going to open this. I thought it was really cute, so I was going to put that in my kind of swap stash, if you will. And last but not least, I found this, they're calling it 2-button envelope for $1.25. And I like the little balloon dog animals on there, and then also the bigger one with just the, you know, kind of bright colors, the ombre, kind of bright rainbow colors. So I thought that would be kind of fun, especially this bag. And then I did find one of these, which I have not seen before in my store either. They had pink. I only found pink, but the box had like, I think it was blue, pink, and black, maybe? No, blue, pink, and something else. But there was only this pink one. So I thought that I would use this for, I don't know, some kind of storage in the craft room. You guys know I just buy to have for just in case, but this is a 13 by 9, so you could put all your like scraps in here if you're working on a project, you know, that type of thing, or you could send something, you know, Happy Mail in here. It's a pretty big envelope, so just to keep in your stash would be fine. And that is it for this portion of the Dollar Tree haul. Thank you guys for watching and liking and subscribing. I truly appreciate you all from the bottom of my heart. If you like the content of my videos, please hit like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that way you're notified every time I upload a new video. There will be more Dollar Tree videos coming up here shortly. So I hope you're having a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye.